Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're enjoying the club reviews so far. This week we are testing two of TaylorMade's forged irons. So the first one is the P790 and this is going to go head to head with the P770. A lot of players have been a little confused as to which one is best for them. Both have got the pros and cons. Stay tuned to the end of the video and find out which one is best suited for your game. Okay, so we're going to kick off things just by looking at the aesthetics of the golf club. So P790, as we know, is for mid to high handicapper, someone that's looking for that little bit of help with distance, but also wants something quite forgiving, and equally wants something that's, you know, quite nice to look at as well. Obviously got the forged face, so it's going to give you some nice feel. The P770, as we look down at this, definitely a thinner top edge, top line. We can certainly see that. Not that obvious, but you know, definitely can see that. And just a slightly more compact head shape. So you can definitely notice the difference. So let's put these into action. Let's see exactly what the numbers say. We know 790 is going to go further, purely because of the loft. 30.5 degrees loft in the 790, 33 degrees loft in the 770. We know this is going to go longer, but we also need to look at the dispersion, the spin rate, and a couple of other variables to determine what is best for your game. Okay, so we're going to kick things off with the P790. We're going to hit 8 shots with each club here, so I think it's important to hit a few shots to get a real good understanding of the club and how it's performing. So 790 first, and again, you know, looking down at it, you know, you can definitely see a larger footprint. There's no doubt about that. Definitely, you know, longer. So anyone that perhaps is looking for a little bit more forgiveness, this one could be a good option, that's for sure. Nice strike to kick us off, and we would expect, you know, slightly longer carry than normal, you know, purely because of the loft, 30.5 degrees. Yeah, good strike again there. So it feels good, you know, obviously it's a forged face, forged tungsten face, and it's the speed foam that's injected into the club head that's a big part of the technology here that's giving us these faster ball speeds. Pulled that one, obviously gone a little bit further. Again, the big thing with this type of club really is, can I get that distance control? So yes, you're perhaps looking for more distance, but we're looking for that level of control as well. Yeah, good strike again there. Again, looks to be around about that sort of 180 mark with this one. Yeah, lovely. Feels really good. I think TaylorMade have definitely blended almost a player's feel with I guess a cavity back club, that's given a nice combination of the two. Nice feel and obviously good distance as well. Just push that out a little bit there. Okay, a couple more. Okay, that was quite an interesting one because that felt a touch low on the face. The TaylorMade have said that they've moved the sweet spot a little bit lower in this P790. So basically saying that, you know, majority golfers that perhaps strike the ball a little bit low on the face, by moving this sweet spot lower, the ball speed is maintained. So that's really encouraging. solid strike there. Now one thing I was looking out for there, from the fittings I've done with students, is that they've found every now and again a shot has just flown perhaps 5 or even 10 yards longer than what they would normally get, okay, which for a good player can be really harmful in general. However, if you're someone that's looking for distance and don't perhaps necessarily mind that, it is all about what's working out best for you as the individual. Going into the P770, again, I think there was some confusion when this club was introduced as to what type of golfer it would suit, because I think initially people thought it was quite similar to the P790. Now we know that, you know, obviously looking at this club, it's definitely more compact, there's no doubt about that, compared to the P790. Certainly for me, this club on the face of it would be better suited. We know it's not going to go as far, 33 degrees loft compared to 30.5, but really what I'm looking for is dispersion. Can I control the distance? Can I have a tight dispersion? So let's hit a few. Just turn that over a little bit. And as expected, you know, on the face of it, it looks to be definitely going shorter, probably 10 yards shorter, but doesn't really concern me too much. Yeah, all felt good. Again, probably a groove or so low, so still maintaining that sort of ball speed of the decent strikes. Really thin there, but very surprised it still carried a reasonable amount. So, you know, don't let this P770 make you think that it is purely for the lower handicappers. You know, it really isn't. You know, it's down to you how you strike the ball, but that was quite thin and still flown at a reasonable distance. Yeah, solid strike there. Felt lovely again. Starting to see some really good distance control here. Everything seems to be in and around that sort of 170 carry, which is encouraging. Yeah. Again, really solid, like that. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the numbers now. Let's initially look at the dispersion. So P790 in the white, P770 in the orange. So as expected, the P790 has gone further. Dispersion, definitely P770 looks better. Did have that one pull, but you know, definitely just that little bit tighter. Not masses in it. What's pleasing with the P790 is that distance control. So I was fearful of that one that was going to shoot that little bit longer, but from the shots we've hit there today, not a massive difference. I'm certainly not seeing that. And going into the numbers here, if we're just looking at some averages, P770 at the top, 790 at the bottom. So big difference in the ball speed, so 127.6 with the P790, 122.7 with the P770. So we'll start looking at about 5 miles an hour slower. But again, that doesn't necessarily concern me. We can see the difference in carry is about, well, it's pretty much 10 yards there, 171 to 181. So definitely more carry. And interestingly enough, similar spin. I thought the P770 would have spun quite a bit more. From what we've seen there today, not that much difference. Yeah, you know, height very similar, and land angle, interestingly enough, quite similar. In summary, you know, from what I've tried there today, I would probably edge towards the P770, but again, it's all about, it is down to the individual, so it's down to you as the player. If you're looking for that level of forgiveness, P790 definitely has that. As I said, larger footprint, so that's going to give you the distance, but it is important to try them. Important to try to make sure you are getting a level of control as well. P770, you know, if you're looking to perhaps shape the ball a little bit more, if you're looking for distance control, although it's still got, you know, very similar technology, it's got the speed foam, you know, it's got the sort of speed pocket on the bottom, the speed slot. So very similar technology, but I would advise you to get a fitting to know exactly which one is best for you. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Appreciate you watching the videos, and hopefully see you again very soon.